Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday to all of you out there. I'm standing in front of my freezer here because today is meal preparation day for me. That's when I go through my freezer here in the kitchen as well as the deep freezer in our garage to see what I already have left over when it comes to chicken and fish and vegetables and all that good stuff from this past week that I can use this week before I head to the grocery store. Now, when I first started meal prepping way back when, I was guilty of buying so much, and then I felt the need to make a whole lot of food. So what would happen? I'd waste a lot of food, it would go bad, have to throw it away. And let's face it, there's nothing worse than throwing away good food, especially now at today's prices. So here I am, as you can see, I've got quite a bit of food left over in here. I'm gonna go check the freezer in the garage, see what's in there, and that's gonna give me a good indication of what I need and don't need to pick up at the grocery store. Well, I'm down here now at our garage freezer, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see that right there, we have quite a bit of vegetables down in here, coupled with quite a bit of chicken and fish up in the kitchen freezer. So I'm actually in pretty good shape going into meal prepping for this coming week, which I always do on Sundays. So I know I don't need a whole lot from the grocery store, but there's still a few things I need to get. So I'm gonna make my way to the grocery store now. See you there. Hey everyone, well, I have arrived at the grocery store, and yes, as you can see, our family loves to shop at Aldi's. We have for years, and no, this isn't a commercial for Aldi's. What I am recommending though is finding that grocery store, especially at today's prices, that isn't going to break the bank, and Aldi's does that for us. So that's recommendation number one. Recommendation number two is once you go inside the grocery store, whichever one that is, you want to immediately go to the perimeter of the store. That's where you're going to find your freshest foods, your fruits, your vegetables. You know, those foods are going to be healthiest for you. Unlike the processed foods, let's face it, those are always going to be front and center because that's the one they want. Those are the foods they want you to buy. But I immediately stick to the perimeter, and that's where I always get the best foods for me, and especially for my family as well. Hello again, everyone. Just got back from the grocery store, so I'm going to give you a quick look at just a sampling of what I purchased from today. Didn't buy a whole hell of a lot, but just enough to get me. So here you go. You got your fruits. I got some whole grain breads. Yes, I do eat bread. I know some people hate, don't want bread because of carbs and all that. Trust me, carbs are not the enemy. Overeating is, so I do eat my bread. I've got my yogurts. I've got my berries. I've got my protein waffles back there, which I really do like. So as you can see, I've got a couple going in the toaster oven as we speak. So as you can see, a nice cross section of things. Didn't buy a whole lot in the line of proteins because I had quite a bit left over from this past week. No sense in buying more when I already have it. But I'm all ready to go for tomorrow morning when meal prepping commences. Have a good rest of the day, folks. Take care.